let's get to this before we get into Miss Tamar. We're gonna start where, okay, right here. What she said?
Tamar and Kenya?
No, because I don't have anything for Kenya. Because what?
That's my sister.
I don't mean it like that.
I don't
First
play
of all, we talked about this backstage. I actually don't know her. No.
Okay, so y'all know that was when Tamar was talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta and whether or not, she would do the show, and she tried to make it seem like she's not going to take the money to go on the show and fight with these ladies or anything like that. I feel like she tried to make it seem like the show was beneath her in a sense. And shortly after that, you have this feud to pop out where they said Kenya Moore and Britney Edie have been going at it. Okay, it's been alleged stories of Britney and Kenya getting into it, and Britney saying, I got guns for bitches like you. Okay. And they're trying to say all of this happened at Kenya Moore's event, which I don't believe, because I was hearing that was a completely separate event between them, which is why Kenya went into her salon and said whatever she said when it came to Britney because of the prior situation they already had with each other, right? I'm also hearing that Britney did come to the to Kenya's ribbon cutting or whatever. She came there in the hopes of offering an olive branch is what what's being told to me, but she left early, so she did not stay long. Kenya probably said that hoe gotta go. Ain't no telling. I don't know. They said she didn't stay long, but she was trying to come there to offer an olive branch. I don't know if they talked or not, but that's what she was trying to do. All right. So they say Kenya Moore revealed photos of the Real Housewives of Atlanta newbie Britney Edie performing oral. That's what they're saying at the opening for Kenya's hair spa Thursday night. Despite reports that Britney was not present and did not threaten Kenya, at no time was Kenya ever threatened with a weapon, nor was there ever a weapon present during the course of the production. Okay. And we got into this article in another video over there on page 6. But right after that statement, it was something that was said. I can't recall at this time, and it was contradictory to this right here, saying that there was no weapon at any time. I think they said, Britney did say that to Kenya, but she was never threatened and it wasn't no weapon or whatever. And it was like, y'all not making no sense. Okay. Y'all not making no sense over there. But y'all can go and check that video out if you haven't. So this is what's happening. I was having a hard time believing that Kenya would, cause that's like revenge pee. But then I was like, if it's already been out there before, girl, is it really? I would think that it's not. I would think it's not. She ain't take no private images of you and then shared it with everybody else because they weren't taking on her phone. She probably found some shit online to get you together with. And then that's what it was. This is your life. This is your past or whatever. So anywho, Kenya said, believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. The truth always comes to light. And then we also saw where Britney got on social media and she had some things to say where she brought up, that she pretty much alleged that this did happen. She says that she was bullied. She says that this did happen to her. She didn't say it happened to her, but the code when it comes to releasing a person's explicit images or whatever, that's what she put up. So to me, she seemingly confirmed that what people are saying Kenya did, she did. But then I'm like, well, how would you actually know if you were not there for sure? And I'm like, well, hell, maybe the same way I'm knowing stuff because somebody told me this, told me that. Maybe somebody came back and told her. Maybe she already knew. Okay, so I don't know what was seen, but let's keep going. All right, now this is when some comments and stuff came out. The person says this Kenya drama is only proving Tamar Braxton right. Could you imagine being at an event thinking you're supporting your friend opening their salon and then boom, you're a part of watching RP? It's time to pause Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, and I'm like, that does not prove Tamar's point at all. Okay, even if that was the case, that does not prove her point. Because she puts her point all on social media for free. She just wanted to throw shade at other folks because what it is that Tamar can drag and hang in interviews when other people are not around, but she can't hang and drag in their face. Okay? She know how to play the game with her sisters, but she don't know how to do that with other people in my personal. So I don't feel like she's ready to hang with those girls. That's just what I think. So then Tamar says, and y'all dragged me like I don't know what I'm talking about. Shaking my head. I love that show too, like everyone else. I just know what they go through mentally. But that's not what you said. You didn't say what they go through mentally behind the scenes. That's not what you said. What you said was you felt like this show, you too good for this damn show. And that is hood. And you're not finna get up there and throw tomatoes with the ladies. You're not finna get in the trenches like that. That's pretty much what you said. Tried to call the show hood and ghetto as if you not yourself. But okay, then, girl, that's what the people saying. Okay, that's what's going on. Now, Miss Kenya Moore did come out and she made it very clear. Okay, she made it very clear, and she says, "I would never engage in revenge porn." She says, "I have never distributed private images." Did I say that? Private or footage of anyone, nor solicited images owned by others to use to threaten or blackmail. I have always been vindicated. I can't talk about story even with people planting fake news. Okay, now this definitely started out with it coming from media takeout, and I told y'all from the beginning we have to take what they saying with a little piece of grain of salt. Okay, but then I heard part of what they were saying were true, but just not all. I knew they was full of shit when they tried to say that Britney and Portia was good friends. I'm like, when the fuck did that happen? How did that go down? Somebody lie. Okay, so some shit definitely went down over there at Kenya's spot. I was just like, why would she show that? Like, why would she disrupt her event by showing that? Well, Kenya still participated. She still, I'm not going to say, I don't know what she showed, but, you know, because there are pictures behind this, but she still took time out at her event to address this woman, which I wish she wouldn't even like that girl. Don't address that hoe. But anywho, this is what's going on. They said these are posters. These are the poster boards in the moment when Kenya showcases them at her hair spa event. It honestly don't look like they saw news. She says, is Brit the next Jen Shaw? Is she? Because this clearly says insurance fraud hoe. And y'all know this lady working insurance now. Okay? And there's been plenty of stories already out there about Miss Ma'am. Okay, they said McGrew used to date Rick Ross at 1.2, and it's been a whole lot of messiness going on when it comes to Miss Britney. Y'all gotta be careful going on these shows because these people is gonna deep dive into your life, ma'am. Okay, they is gonna deep dive into your life. Somebody did send me a little piece of an excerpt of something. Let me see if I still have it. Somebody said the girl is ghetto and lacks couth, honey. They said, and this is old from 2022. They said, can you believe she's on IG saying she has a Glock in her car on the seat and wants to find a reason to use it because someone was trying to take her spot at the gas station. This is what the people is alleging Miss Britney was out there saying. I told y'all when she said that she's never used a gun, she ain't got no gun. I told y'all she was capping like a motherfucker. I told you she was capping. You walking around with all this luxury stuff and you want people to believe that you ain't out here pop, pop, pop or ready to pop, pop, pop. Stop. They said, wow, Brit Edie is a really loud hood rat dressed up like a lady. I would not trust her to insure a slice of bread. Oh my, girl, this is some old stuff these people don't put out about this lady. Talk about this woman's character, but we're going to find out more about her character, okay? So, yeah.
I shared with her that I have been struggling. I have been struggling in the salon to get people in these seats. So I'm glad all of you are here. Because I shared with her that.
Oh, Britney, you done fucked up, baby. Kenya finna be on your ass for the rest of the season. Because obviously, Kenya, it sounds like, and just from this snippet, I'm trying to piece together a little 10-second snippet. Shame on me. But I'm like, Kenya was trying to befriend you at some point. Told you about the struggle of her salon or whatever. Tried to confide in you. You must have pulled the stunt and was talking shit about her and her business and stuff. Or whatever you were saying and went and shared some stuff. So now since you want to share some tea, bitch, let's share some tea. Okay, so you see, like Kenya came into her own spot. Okay, and she got the poster board, is what it's seeming like to me. And she's giving a speech talking about I shared with her how much I had been struggling with this business. You know what I'm saying? And it looks like she's giving a presentation on you. Now, Kenya, I still don't think you should have did this in your salon. I don't think you should have did this in your salon, though. But, you know, I guess better you than somebody coming in your shit fucking it up. Okay? Okay.
Because I shared with her that I have been struggling. I have been struggling in the salon to get people in these seats. So I'm glad all of you.
And let me tell y'all something. Y'all see Miss Girl back here in the blue looking as good as she want to look, honey. That's Miss Kelly, baby. That's one of the newbies too. But Kelly was over there in the video talking about her and how her and Britney is best friends. She said in real life. I don't believe y'all best friends in real life, but girl, we'll find out and we'll see. Okay? But you know, she really just there to collect the tea so she can run back and tell Miss Britney what the hell really went down when she was not there, girl. Ooh, shit. This is messy. This is messy, girl. So then they say this person sent them the audio of what happened after they posted. They said, because I said I don't like anything happening. Okay, so she says, the person sent me the audio of what happened after I posted this because I said it don't look like anything happened. Well, here's more audio of what they trying to say. Open, girl. Let me cut this audio up so we can hear. Baby, I heard somebody say, there's a penis. There's a penis. Now, Kenya done showed something, okay? She done showed something, okay? But what my girl said, and y'all need to hear her very clearly, all right? Understand, these are not, according to, she said, these are not private images. I did not distribute, okay? Listen, she did not distribute. She ain't passing it around now. Private images. Or footage. Well, no footage, okay? She did not distribute private images nor solicited images owned by others. So this ain't come from no other person. Ain't nobody give me nothing. This wasn't nothing that was private. I'm not trying to threaten this bitch or am I trying to blackmail her? It ain't nothing that I'm trying to get from her. I'm not trying to threaten her or none of that. Okay, but I don't know that threatening word, Miss Kenya. I don't know, cause Miss Girl is trying to say that you a bully. That was she trying to say, you a bully. You know, oftentimes people feel threatened by bullies or whatever. So I don't know. But with that, listen. Kenya say y'all not finna catch me up on this shit. Now I get into some things, but not those things. So I don't know. Okay. Hold on 1 second. All right, yeah, that's fine. But let's get into more, because like I told y'all, it's some more, okay? Oh, my. She says Britney does escort. Those images for escorting, if that is the case, ma'am, they're already out there on their own. I didn't have to tell somebody to send this to me. I didn't solicit no images. These are not private. This is what was already out there on the internet. This came from my investigative research of your background and who you are. Like, girl, I did a background check and this is what came back on your ass. I'm just saying. $1,400. Are y'all hearing? I'm breaking it down so y'all can hear what Kenya is saying. She's saying the girl charges $1,400 for an appointment, baby. What she say about the email? A IG that put her email out on blast. She charges $1,400. You a cheap hoe.
You all cover the magazines, being a side, I'm all cover the magazines. You all of those, okay? You over here on Snapchat, your Gotti was like, Snapchat me that pussy, and you did.
Kenya. hollering.
For her emails out on flash, she charged $1,400 for appointment. You not only a hoe, you a chick. You are a chick. No. You on cover the magazine, being a thigh. I'm on cover of the magazine. You all of those things.
Girl.
Okay? You over here on Snapchat. Your Gotti was like, Snapchat me that pussy, and you did.
Oh, and you did. Girl, I can't. I cannot. Baby, I need to know what you did to Kenya. I need to know what you did to Kenya for her to pull up your tea. Because that's what it sounded like to me. I don't think it's really RP because it was already out there. And this was one of your jobs. So the fact that it was a job of yours, I feel like she was just letting people know about your job. That's it. And she just exposing, your jobs and stuff. I also feel like you probably thought that you was on the same level of Kenya more. And Kenya had to remind you that bitch, you not. Okay? So, girl, listen. You got to be careful because, girl, Kenya is not going to play with you. And when I tell you, the people that support Kenya finna eat you up. And, girl, I might be one on. But listen, we just going to wait and see, honey. You came out better coming from Miss Portia than you did Miss Kenya because a lot of Portia lost quite a few fans since that incident with Simon. Okay, you about should have made Portia your punching bag before you came from Miss Kenya. Okay. Britney, girl. And Kelly, don't you get in it. While you over there talking about some best friend in real life, don't you get in it. Because I hate for the people to come and chew you up. So just be on the sideline, give her the updates, let her know what's being said, but try not, I know we want our best friends to have our back when we ain't there and speak up and stuff, but don't you get in it for the sake of your check and all them other purposes, okay? Because sometimes I feel like Britney about got herself in this. For Kenya to go this hard to, in her own event, highlight your host, I feel like you really did something. For Kenya to be on your ass like this. I really do. I could be wrong when the shows, once we see it, but I feel like I do. I feel like you really crossed the line and Kenya had to get on your ass. And I feel like that's something that she created. So if that's something she created, don't you get in it. Sit over there and be quiet. Hush up. Don't say that. Scoop back. Okay? So that's all I got at this particular time. All right. I'll try to come to you guys later with more content. I do have to get into Love During Lockup, the finale, which was pretty good. So I got to get the notes and stuff, and we are going to talk about that. And yeah, it's some other stuff I be wanting to tap on, but I don't be having the time all the time like that Dalton lady over there in Chicago. Over there in Illinois. The one that be running the muck in the mayor's office. What's her name? Tiffany Henyard. Girl, she's a fucking mess. I just been watching content on her. That lady's crazy. But anywho, it be stuff I want to talk about. So we'll see what I'm able to get to on today. Okay, for you guys. But I thank you guys so much for being here this morning. Make sure you are supporting the channel by subscribing, please. Make sure your notification bells are on. Also, like up the video. Always appreciate that. And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Excuse me, guys. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JamiThatsMe. And yeah, I will. Girl, you trying to be funny. Have a great Bama State day. I am. You have a great Tuskegee day too. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. Like up the video, all that jazz. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
My city and cul-de-sac, coming out swinging like soldier rag, leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind, knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive, I need my check. Spinning the block for the gouda, we hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer, we come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest, with drama I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me, all of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories, cross them out, I came back with some boundaries, stand for my honor, but you run no corner, packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my